Daredevil, aka Matt Murdock, first appeared in his comic book published on April 10, 1964. Matt differs from other superheroes in that he is disabled and blinded as a child due to reagents getting into his eyes. Still, at the same time, he receives heightened senses and the ability to sense objects around him, resembling the sonar action. His sense of touch is strong enough to detect faint ink prints on paper, which allows him to read using touch. He can also feel slight changes in temperature and pressure, which is quite enough to determine the position of a person at a distance of 1.5 meters. The enhanced hearing of the Daredevil allows him to detect an acoustic pressure change of 1 decibel. For example, he can hear a heartbeat at a distance of 6 meters. For the first time on the television screen, Daredevil appeared in the animated series Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, in the episode Arachnoid Attack. Here, as a lawyer, Matt Murdock represents the interests of the accused Spider-Man, who was framed by a chemical scientist named Zoltan Amadeus, who became an arachnoid. The first appearance of Daredevil on television was in the movie The Trial of the Incredible Hulk in 1989, where Rex Smith played his role. Here he is also blind, but does not wear dark glasses. He becomes David Banner's lawyer and later joins forces in the fight against Wilson Fisk. Instead of a devil costume, in the movie, Matt wears a black ninja-like suit that covers his eyes and does not use weapons in battle. In the 1994 Spider-Man animated series, Daredevil appears as a lawyer defending Peter Parker, who was framed by Kingpin. Here, Kingpin was responsible for Matt's father's death, who distributed the waste that blinded Matt around the city. Trying to find evidence that absolves Parker of guilt, Spider-Man and Daredevil break into Kingpin's hideout and search for a disc with traces of information leakage. In the same year, Daredevil appeared in the animated series Fantastic Four, where he helps the heroes who have lost their abilities in the fight against Dr. Doom, while the most incredible mind, Reed Richards, is trying to find a solution and restore strength to the team. Then, Daredevil lit up in a minor episode in Kevin Smith's comedy film Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back of 2001, when the main characters run through the set and an actor in a Daredevil costume appears. In 2003, the film Daredevil starring Ben Affleck was released. Here, we were told the story of a teenager Matt Murdock, who went blind due to accidental ingestion of radioactive waste, which somehow affected his nerves. In the hospital, Matt, already blind, immediately discovers this action. His senses have become incredibly sharpened, becoming a unique sonar radar, which now increases his perception and reflexes. After years of training, Matt, in addition to working as a lawyer, becomes a crime fighter named Daredevil. In 2015, Daredevil appeared in the TV series of the same name. Charlie Cox played the role of Witch. Here Matt lost his sight when he was 9 years old. Murdock saved the old man from a collision with a truck, which led to an accident. Dangerous chemicals from the overturned truck got on Matt's face, and after they soaked into his eyes, he went blind. And after the death of his father, a blind older man named Stick took over the harsh education of the boy, who turned Matt into a superhero. In 2017, Charlie Cox reprised the role of Daredevil in the TV series The Defenders. After this, Kevin Feige stated that Cox would continue to play Daredevil in future Marvel Cinematic Universe projects from Marvel Studios. Charlie Cox reprised the role of Matt Murdock in the 2021 film Spider-Man: No Way Home, where Murdock successfully removes Peter Parker's murder charges against Mysterio and recommends Happy Hogan to hire himself to defend Hogan from accusations of stealing Stark Industries technologies involved during the Battle of London. Cox also returned to the role of Daredevil this year in the recently released TV series She-Hulk: Attorney at Law. He wins the case against Jennifer Walters and later, as a superhero, enters into a fight with the She-Hulk and loses. After that, Walters learns the identity of Daredevil.